Good morning, Giants. Welcome to Wake Up with Giants TV. Have you ever wondered how to be more assertive?
I should hit that button.
The way I said that reminded me of the Wheat Thins commercial. What
Yeah.
way?
What? Wait, how now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
Oh, Giants, I hope you're having an amazing day. If you haven't joined us on YouTube, go ahead and do that so you can, you know, see when we go live. Hit the alert button on YouTube.
Yeah.
Join us on Tribe of Giants on Facebook as well, because there's lots of great content from a tribe
There's a
that wants to
ton.
serve and love and hug and
All that stuff.
stuff.
Look at all these eyeballs this morning. You guys are up bright and early. So,
That's too bad.
yeah, assertiveness. It's not, yeah. Assertiveness. Let's talk about it because it is something we could all use. It's beneficial in relationship, it's beneficial in business, it's beneficial uh, I don't know, right here even. Just speaking what is truth for you, and it lies somewhere between passive and aggressive. Passive is just you let people assert their will on you. And so you just kind of take whatever comes. Aggressive is you go out there and you attack other people's will and it's all about you. And so aggressive, I was looking at the etymology of this word aggressive. It means to attack. It means ad, meaning moving toward in an attacking manner, like you're walking towards something in a speedily, hastily, I don't know, like war type way where you're ready to fight, right?
I was thinking that too. Hestily.
Yeah.
That was the first word that came to my
Hastily.
mind.
I don't think that
Hestily.
word has been used once since 1892. So it's the first time we brought it back.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's a new word for you.
Yeah.
Hastily. So the passive though is on the opposite side of that, and it's like I'll just take whatever comes. You don't say what you need. So assertive is in the middle, and assertive means it comes from the same ad root, moving toward, like aggressive, but it means to line up and to speak confidently what your needs are. And so I think when we get into a relationship or we get into a situation where there could be conflict, a lot of people back down. They don't want to tell what's going on inside of them. And so to be assertive, it doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. I mean, you could be, but there are times where that could really serve you. I mean, we wouldn't have aggressiveness if it didn't serve us in some form.
Typically speaking, I think that's like for me anyway, that's not my number one go-to.
Yeah.
I've had to learn how to be more assertive.
Yeah.
I'm more of a lover than a fighter, but I will go to town when somebody attacks my tribe.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that in you. Uh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
You know what? But we all have it in us. I mean, there are times where it really serves me to be an a-hole to somebody. I don't go out and intently do that. That's not my goal. But to really get somebody to step back and stop being aggressive, I will sometimes do what's called tit for tat.
Mhm.
And I try not to do it. I try and take the higher road, but there would be times where to stop them in their tracks, I will give them back what they're giving to me. And I think it's necessary. You get them to step back and look at how they're showing up. I think the other big thing about this, Ryan, is communication,
Mhm.
because we'll say something to somebody and we'll think that they've heard it, and we'll say it in such a way that we're so clear we know that what we've asked for is going to happen, and they've heard something else, like some line from some video they watched, or just they didn't hear it, and so
Mhm.
there's no confirmation that they heard what you were asking for, and so you're not being heard. You're saying it, but you're not being heard. So getting confirmation and communication is a big thing.
I know, like, for me too, like, uh, I'll go. I don't know. I'll go to somewhere where maybe I have the opportunity to be in front of like somebody famous, or something like that, and I'll see them, and I'll have that opportunity to go meet them or a speaking event where I could go talk to the speaker
Yeah,
and ask them some questions, and then I'll let everybody else go first.
right, kinda that
And then,
passive
yeah, and I'm
thing,
just like,
right?
"Oh, it's okay. I'll get my turn." And then
Right,
they're like, "Okay, see ya." Then they
and you
leave, and you're
miss
like,
out.
"Oh,
Dang it.
yeah." And
Yeah,
so, and I've had to learn over time, look, kind of rise to the occasion,
yeah.
go take your turn. Sometimes you just gotta take your turn.
Well, and speaking what you need and making sure that it's heard.
Mhm,
I often ask, and you'll see this a lot, "What are you hearing? What are you hearing what I say? How do you receive that? How is that landing? What does that sound like for you? What would you need in this situation?" I wanna check in with people, and, my goal is not to hurt people. I don't wanna be aggressive and hurt people. I also don't wanna be passive and just take whatever comes. If I have a truth inside of me that needs to be spoken, I wanna speak it.
mhm,
I've seen people in their jobs do the same thing where they need something for their job, but they're so afraid of being assertive in it that they don't want to be aggressive. So they just pull all the way back and they're passive. So they just take whatever comes. They could create a raise by just being assertive and just being clear. This is what I'm looking for. And the boss says, yeah, yeah, sure, whatever. They haven't heard it. So your job is to make sure they hear it.
mhm.
I don't know if you're hearing me. Can you hear this? What are you hearing in my request? Does that
What?
work for you? How can we? Yeah. I totally just checked out. Like, yeah.
Just
What?
kidding.
What is the show about anyway?
Wait, what?
Yeah. What?
Hmm.
What way? How now, brown cow?
Assertive,
Assert ass hurt not ass
not
hurt.
assertive.
No, that's different. I said it. Be assertive. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, but hurtiveness comes from being passive, I guess. But
Hey,
there you
way to
go.
way to bring that
I
around.
brought that around. Anyway, in the comments, what do you guys think? How do you be assertive without being an a-hole? How do you get what you need in your relationships and your work and life without having to be, that person that shows up damaging? We've all, I think many of us, let's say it that way, have worked with somebody who is aggressive. We've also worked with people who are passive, and some of our best interactions are from those that are very clear around what they need, and we could call that boundaries, right? It's they know what they need, they're willing to communicate what they need, and they're willing to follow through to make sure that your understanding of what they're communicating is being heard, and then that way we're all on the same page. Page 27.
Just in case you were lost at home.
Yep, I love that. Any other thoughts around that?
I just say go make it a giant day.
I love it. Yeah, do that. You're exactly where you need to be. Make sure you subscribe, share it, like it, comment. That helps us with YouTube's algorithms. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and
It's a good
I love
page.
page 27 too. It matters, right, Natalie? So yeah, help us out if you can. Share this if you like the video and the content. Go back. We've got 300 plus videos. I mean, what are we doing with our time? We just sit around and make videos all day.
Seems like it.
So you might as well go watch them. 'Em. They're good.
Go
Yeah,
binge watch us.
go binge watches like Netflix. Yeah,
Uh, that would be
awesome, guys.
unfortunate.
Keep keep yeah, you would come out maybe even
You might be
disturbed or helped.
damaged.
I don't know which one. Yeah. Well, go
We'll
make it a
see.
giant day. We'll see you in the next video, and, continue the conversation in the comments, and we'll talk to you on the next show.
Love you too.